Elden Ring draws inspiration from many sources. These include media often referenced by From Software, such as the manga Berserk by Kentaro Miura, and the book series A Song of Ice and Fire by George R.R. Martin, who even worked directly on Elden Ring during pre-production, creating elements of its history and world. One source of inspiration, noted by the Elden Ring lore community, is the tradition of European alchemy. In researching this topic, I've discovered a text that immediately bears strong resemblance to the people, places, and stories of Elden Ring. By reading this text, we may discover some secrets that give greater insight into the storytelling of Elden Ring. What follows are direct readings from the 12 Keys of Basil Valentine. The first key. Let my friend know that no impure or spotted things are useful for our purpose, for there is nothing in their leprous nature capable of advancing the interests of our art. There is much more likelihood of that which is in itself good being spoiled by that which is impure. Everything that is obtained from the mines has its value, unless, indeed, it is adulterated. Adulteration, however, spoils its goodness and its efficacy. As the physician purges and cleanses the inward parts of the body and removes all unhealthy matter by means of his medicines, so our metallic substances must be purified and refined of all foreign matter in order to ensure the success of our task. Therefore, our masters require a pure, immaculate body that is untainted with any foreign admixture, which admixture is the leprosy of our metals. Let the diadem of the king be of pure gold, and let the queen that is united to him in wedlock be chaste and immaculate. If you would operate by means of our bodies, take a fierce grey wolf, which, though on account of its name it be subject to the sway of warlike Mars, is by birth the offspring of ancient Saturn, and is found in the valleys and mountains of the world, where he roams about, savage with hunger. Cast to him the body of the king, and when he has devoured it, burn him entirely to ashes in a great fire. By this process the king will be liberated, and when it has been performed thrice, the lion has overcome the wolf and will find nothing more to devour in him. Thus our body has been rendered fit for the first stage of our work. Know that this is the only right and legitimate way of purifying our substance. For the lion purifies himself with the blood of the wolf, and the tincture of its blood agrees most wonderfully with the tincture of the lion, seeing that the two liquids are closely akin to each other. When the lion's hunger is appeased, his spirit becomes more powerful than before, and his eyes glitter like the sun. His internal essence is now of inestimable value for the removing of all defects and the healing of all diseases. He is pursued by the 10 lepers who desire to drink his blood, and all that are tormented with any kind of sickness are refreshed with his blood. For whoever drinks of this golden fountain experiences a renovation of his whole nature, a vanishing of all unhealthy matter, a fresh supply of blood, a strengthening of the heart and of all the vitals, and a permanent bracing of every limb. For it opens all the pores, and through them bears away all that prevents the perfect health of the body, but allows all that is beneficial to remain therein unmolested. But let my friend be scrupulously careful to preserve the fountain of life limpid and clear. If any strange water be mixed with it, it is spoiled and becomes positively injurious. If it still retain any of the solvent which has been used for its dissolution, you must carefully purge it off, for no corrosive can be of the least use for the prevention of internal diseases. When a tree is found to bear sour and unwholesome fruit, its branches must be cut off, and scions of better trees grafted upon it. The new branches thereupon become organically united to the trunk, but though nourished with its sap, they thenceforward produce good and pleasant fruit. The king travels through 6 regions in the heavenly firmament, and in the 7th he fixes his abode. There, the royal palace is adorned with golden tapestry. If you understand my meaning, this key will open the first lock and push back the first bolt. But if you do not, no spectacles or natural eyesight will enable you to understand what follows.